Amuman nebu maramamao. Amuman nebu maramamao. Amuman nebu mae. Amuman nebu maramamao. Amuman nebu maramama. Amuman nebu maramamae. Amuman nebu maramamao. Oh maramama. Oh maramama. Really saw what I'm seeing in Christianity today before long ago. I don't even know that Mazin has been clamoring, against the stupidity of Christian prayers in Nigeria. The only people that when it is time for them to fight for their rights, they will fight for God. But when it's time for God to fight for himself, now Christian moguls in Nigeria will start fighting for their God. And that their God remains European Jesus written in a book. But our own God is Chukwu Kikabema, whom nobody is the founder in Igbo land. So we are the one worshiping the living God. So any Christian who is telling you that he is a man or woman of God is a criminal, he's just man of fiction and slavery. So I want you to watch this video of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, very powerful. He lamented seriously against the foolishness of a black man whom I am selling here practically with normal procedure made for it everywhere in the world, which I keep on clamoring, crying for them to use their brain, especially those who are sick. Face reality. Once you encounter reality and you fail to do the needful, your name is sorry. So please watch. Into the new interpretations of Christian doctrine. Pray, 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 left, right, and center. The more you pray, if I don't pray, and then you will not jealous of me. The more your men become essentially those that battle that basket. The more your mothers are raped, the more your children can't go to school, the more people are kidnapped for ritual purposes. Yet you are praying. But the container you imported from China is coming from a country that does not pray. The same way you do. Yet they can make something. Yet they are blessed. But you claiming that you are praying morning, noon, and night, prayer, 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 you have nothing. But because you're an African, you cannot see that you have nothing. You are a black person, you cannot see that you have nothing. Your stupidity is so staggering, it is untrue. The stupidity of an average black African is so mind-boggling that it is unbelievable. Unbelievable. If you have problem, you pray. If you have miscarriage, you pray. Everything you pray. If you get Roger Sokorocha, pray. Or if you get to Wasurike, oh, please pray that they can leave you. So when you land your container, they will not take 20,000 from you. Those defending you. Go and pray. The one killed us, and we are still praying. Children killed us, we are still praying. It is that same prayer that led us to allow Omar Sanda Wachuku to go and representing us, to go and represent after killing us. You kill us, you can't represent people. You kill Igbo people, you can't represent them. Pray. Because you are praying. Our people, you are not praying. You are dabbling in stupidity. Tell them when you see. You are being very, very foolish. You're not praying. What can you make? What can you manufacture? What do you have in you to offer as goods and services to other people? Nothing. Only crude oil. Pray, 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 pray. I wish that I'm mistaken. That is the news we're presenting to them. It's not finished. We must read it out. There's many of them. There is no day that you get good news from the zoo. It's either somebody has stolen money. The bishop there is blessed. He's blessed. He has an entourage. Every year, every week, you go to the bishop's house and give the bishop something to eat. Whereas you are starving. Radio Biafra is looking for funding to go and confront Boko Haram head on. But you go to church, you give them tithe, you give offering, you give them everything in the church. And when you die, you know what happens? The church will submit their own list. You still pay, even in death, for them to come and bury you. What have they done for you? Have you heard of any church somewhere building a house for anybody, for homeless people? Whereas in England, where we are, I worked for Paddington Churches Housing Association, part of Genesis, one of the biggest housing corporations you have in the whole of England.
It is not the United Kingdom. Do you know who builds houses for people? Paddington Churches Housing Association, PCHA. Is there anywhere people know any church providing housing, subsidized housing for people, ordinary working people? The answer is no. All your life you give tithe. All your life you give offering. Where is your reward? Of course, they will tell you somewhere in heaven. Isn't it? But their own reward is here. Why can't, is it Adeboye or is it Adetiloye? Why don't you wait when you go to heaven, you buy aircraft in heaven? Why don't you wait when you go to heaven, you buy private jet? Why don't you wait? And you wear Rolex wristwatches. Why don't you wait for heaven to come for you to do that? Our people must learn. This is
in a hard way.
Of course. Do you think we don't speak the truth here? We speak the truth regardless of who is affected. We don't give a damn who is affected. As long as the truth is spoken, that's what drives us, not nonsense. We speak it here without fear. We are without fear before our enemies. Before our enemies, we are without fear. I took an oath to speak the truth always, even if it leads to my death. I will not flinch from it. I shall do so. When you are being led astray, when you are being made to look like a complete fool, we are here to inform you. Your so-called bishop, your so-called archbishop, stealing every blessed day. Today is Sunday. You have gone to some useless churches and emptied your pockets. No wonder Boko Haram are killing you like insects all the time, all over the place, and nobody's asking after you. Have your bishop asked after you? Your bishop extraordinaire in Rome, or the one in Canterbury, or the one anywhere in the USA, are they asking after you? Are they remembering you? Boko Haram is getting chemical weapons from Iran. Islamic countries are supporting Islamic fighters. What are Christian countries doing? Why are they not supporting you? Because they look at you as a complete idiot who don't know anything. You are a fool. Go and pray. Prayer solves this. Prayer solves that. Go and pray. Kneel and pray. You kneel down and you die there. Out of stupidity and lack of common sense. This is Radio Biafra, the truth on the preach on this very platform. We are here to do so. We don't want a Biafra full of idiots. If you have economic crisis in the country, you say, oh, go and pray. Instead of you to go and look at the factors of demand and supply, see how you can correct the problem, you go and pray. When you have aircraft in the zoo, you go and pray. Instead of you to go and fix your aircraft and go and buy new ones, you say, the prayer will solve it. Where did you get that hopeless stupidity, foolish brain from? Black people, they make me sick, very sick. Nigerian youths have been ranked the least happy in the world. They are the saddest in the world, and rightfully so.
And some foolish people who is against me, some of them, when you look into their profile, you see the picture of Mazen and the picture of IPOP. Now, this is your leader speaking, not Ezeaku. Your leader speaking. Let me tell you, Christianity religion is just created for black man to remain under European and remain slave forever. Keep on wandering in adoration. In Zion, so many prayer ministry. It is over with mouth. The day you encounter reality, you will know that your prayer in Nigeria is just simply means stupidity. Because these are things you need to put action. The way I am putting, saving all of you in the hospital. No spirit on this earth can answer you if you fail to do the normal procedure that.
Dalụkwanụ ndị ọma na-ege ntị, ekene nwoke kene nwaanyị wee sị ndụ mmiri ndụ azụ asị m mmiri ata na maza mụ na nke onye chiri onye azụ elu. Ndị be anyị na-etufulu ọtụtụ oge ka m remind alụ na echi niile bụ the 3rd of December na the head of Directorate of State in the person of Maazị Chika Edoziem will be coming on air to brief Biafrans and to update us of what is about to come and the way forward. So I oblige you and I urge every one of you to endeavor to tune in to Radio Biafra 7:30 p.m. Biafran time tomorrow to make sure that you will not hear them say. We have a lot of photoshoppers, editors, people that can on 5 seconds they will twist what you just hear so that it will suit them. For you to have the information accurate, for you to get it raw, for you to get it direct, don't miss to tune in on Radio Biafra tomorrow by 7:30 p.m. to make sure that you get it, you hear direct with your own ear, so that you will not hear cut and join from bloggers, from all these paid agents and the agent of a zoo and the agent of a hit and run Nigerian freedom fighters. So I want you to get it raw. Now, having said that, I want you also to know that on the 15th of December 2023, Ohamadike, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, in the person of Mazi Nnamdi Okukanu, whom I call Ikukuana Afuanya, is having the final judgment on that very day. So don't say you are not aware. For you to know if you are going to sit at home or if you are going to move around, tune in tomorrow, 7:30 on Radio Biafra. Anything you don't hear on Radio Biafra, disregard it. It is assumed to be rumor until you hear it on Radio Biafra. Thank you for that very wonderful information. And I want to tell you that my name is Mathias Ezeaku 1. And I want you to join me in prayer. If I not pray, enemy will make jest of me. I will pray, I will pray. If I not pray, Satan will laugh at me. I pray. If Ebukobi can pray, who am I not to pray? If Daddy Afukumuyi can pray, who am I not to pray? I pray. If Onyadipo can pray, who am I not to pray? I pray. If I don't pray, enemy will make jest of me. Ọ na-akpata ya da ahụ gị na agwa onwe gị eziokwu? Ọ na-akpata ya da ahụ gị? If I don't pray, enemy make jest of you. I pray. If they kill your mama, you pray. If they kill your papa, you pray. If they burn your house, you pray. If Boko Haram throw bomb, you pray. If you fall, it's 1 million naira, you pray. See me, I dey cry, I dey cry. I pray. If I no pray, enemy will make jest of you. I pray. If you no pray, Mugu will laugh at you. Oh. Ya nyekwa ma boniki. Hey, Chineke kusu ni nekendaya. Muhammad, we pray. Again, you take this life so serious, you will die. You will die before your time. You take this life too serious. And it can happen. So I have learned how to kill the high blood pressure. Oh, I couldn't get high BP. I have learned how to bring everything and dissect it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I greet every one of you, Biafrans and lovers of freedom. I salute every one of you, wherever you are watching. My name is Mathias Ezeaku, one in Biafra land. I have come here to tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. And when yours I only from Kate, I have chosen my path, and my path is to say the truth, regardless of who is involved. And that truth must prevail. No matter how you suppress it, that truth will surely prevail. On this note, I want to speak about the death of Deborah Samuel and the new update and the failure for the Christians to rise up. Like when you listen to Martin Amdekanu, we will combine this thing. I want you to invite every Christian person here. According to them, they say that they have arrested Mathias and they have shot him down. Let me first of all welcome Mathias Ezeaku and welcome back one mother again. And I say, Mechuko Kikabia, Monye Primi Heni in a guide and protect you from the evil Christian people in that contraption called Nigeria. A lot of you who have a little brain or who is of a little faith, or those of you who don't have the capacity to reason beyond your enemies. I see a lot of your comments, but guess what? It is encouraging me. If I don't want to do it, once I see your courage, your comment, I will come out to do more, because I know the more you show your frustration and your bitterness, I know my message is hitting you, and that is my blood tonic. The more you abuse, let me tell you, there is a stage you will reach in this life. You know that there are some certain things that will not be anything to you. The stage where I am now, I have crossed a stage whereby somebody will come to my page and write, you are a fool, you are an idiot, you are an illiterate, you're a stark illiterate, you're a bastard, a fool has spoken, and the man, yes, you are this. All those things doesn't matter any longer. You commenting, you have been outdated. Try to find new things. So our brother Mathias Ezeaku, you are welcome, and I urge you to never to backslide. Don't allow their intimidations to weigh you down. Don't allow whatever people are saying to make you go mute, because you have a you have a task, and you must not fail yourself. You must not fail. You must know this, that the day you choose the path that you have chosen today, you must know that there must be an obstacles. The journey can never be easy, like a car driving on a well-tried road. No, you must have encounters. You must have a stumbling block that you, Mathias Ezeaku, have to turn to a stepping stones. And I want you to know that this issue of Ebukobi and the Zion Bingos should be a stepping stone for you to climb more light. There are two sets of people that are looking up to you now. In case you don't know, let me tell you. The one set that are looking up to you now is the Zion Bingos. They are looking up to you not to see something to learn, no, but they are looking up to you to see your downfall, to see how silent you will come, to see you abandon that truth, to see you abandoning your people, to see you to say, because of the Igbo people hate the truth, because the Igbo people gang up against you, they humiliate you, they intimidate you, they spend money, they bribe Fulani uncircumcised people, they use the Nigerian police to do this. For this, you are not going to help the Igbos. For this, you are not going to speak the truth. For this, you are not going to continue preaching and emancipating our people from mental slavery. There are these people waiting for you to make this decision, and I want you to disappoint them, because people like us, we are solidly 100%, 101% behind everything you are doing, and we are taking up upon ourselves to do it the way more than you are doing it. That is why you see me speaking, and I stand gidigba gidigba, not by then say. Now, there are other set of people that are looking up to you. Those who believe that the truth, there is a truth in what you are doing. Those who believe in you. Those people want you to lift their spirit. Those people that want you to continue so that they can have the boldness, so that they can have the courage. They are waiting for you to redeem that very spirit back in them, so that they will pick it up. A lot of people that do, but once you come out, you will see a lot of the spirit will rise up. The spirits that sent you here have not left you. Wherever you are, you will see that you are dragging with the spirit. Gina the spirit nado or morapo or marapana. But I want you to know this. IPOB was not famous. Many people don't know about IPOB until Nigerian government under late Muhammad Buhari decided to arrest and intimidate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which they succeeded in arresting him and trying to intimidate him. And the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu turned that very stumbling block to a stepping stone, and boom, IPOB was known all over the world today. That the most popular person you can ever talk about today is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, without being a president, without holding any post in any country, rather for just standing for his people, standing firm for his people. Guess the people, guess what? The same Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the same his own Igbo governors, the same Ebuka Obi that got you arrested, the same people Ebuka Obi are working with, because Ebuka Obi is working with Hope Uzodimma. The fact and figure is there. There is no any Zion minister, a person bingo can deny that when Ebuka Obi came to campaign for Hope Uzodimma. Now, the same Hope Uzodimma is the hand, is the brain behind Mazi Nnamdi Kanu audio today. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have not been released is because of Hope Uzodimma and the Ebuka Obi. They gang up and tell Tinubu and the APC not to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And Ebuka Obi is aware. In order to play the game of mindset and to deceive the people they are deceiving, Ebuka Obi come to his altar and say, I am telling Hope to go for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And after one day, he came out to campaign for the same Hope Uzodimma. That is to tell you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been cajoled, have been tortured, have been done all manner of evil. Yet, he turned every obstacle that comes to his way into a stepping stone. He turned it to, he know how to make use of it. And he never give up. That's why I say, Mathias Ezeaku, never you give up. Continue the ball looking. Now you have a duty to discharge. Now you have a work. Now you have something to do. And I want you to continue in this way. For those of you who are joining me for the first time, if what I am saying you don't like it, feel free to ask me, Mazi, drop the link. I want to challenge you. I want to correct you. I want to debate you. I want to nag you. I want to embarrass you. I want to anything you want. I will give you the chance. Omo MAP Ezeaku bụ ndụ. One, if you come to this platform and you have lies in you, I MAP will bring that lies out. I will let the world know how you lie. Ask those that have come to this platform how they ended up, starting from Ogodoman. In this platform, Kanmal Ogodoman ni. In this platform, not be say them say. In this platform, can end the autopilot. Indeed, do not by bragging. Some of you say, "Mas, I brag." Yes, why won't I brag? When gabasi, when gabasi get pride, when bragging. Onye na-enwe hoike ime bragging boy the empty. One need empty. Onye obiama na-azọ ome ọkachie. Onye gba ọtọ na-etinye aka n'akpa. Enwere ife ndị eme ngabasị na. So if you feel that na ngabasị ma adịgo too much, feel free to come in here and reduce my ngabasị, and I will appreciate it, and I will tell you thank you. Ask Nkesinonya Bible scholar. Ask all of them. They came to this platform. Yeah, they're not going anywhere to come to this platform to make me laughing stuff, because guess what? I've been well loaded. Double English. Knowledge is not speaking English. Wisdom is different from speaking English. Being educated is different from speaking English. That is why you're a teacher. So stop being jealous that na nwoke nwe ngabasị. Ọ bụ na nwoke nwere ife dị na brain oge nwe ngabasị nwoke. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu sị gị, everything you pray. Atụọ gị bomb, you pray. Now let us go to the main reason why we are here. Having tell Mathias to continue with his job. Kita ka anyị ga-ebido ịpịa ndị ụka ịtali mmụọ ka anyị ga-ebido. Now, let us go to the Deborah Samuel. A lot of you know who is Deborah Samuel. In case you don't know, Deborah Samuel, I will bring in the issue of Deborah Samuel up. I will bring it up because in this platform, we say the truth. We speak the truth. We preach the gospel. We don't care about what you think or what you say. In case Nimala with Deborah Samuel, this is Deborah Samuel. How many of you know this lady? This lady was stoned to death in Sokoto. Ejokute we piagbuo this girl. Maka na ọkpọrọ afa Jesus na Sokoto. Maka na oto Jesus. Maka na ọ sị na Jesus bụ onye ndu ya. Maka na ọ sị na ọ bụ Jesus bụ Chineke. Maka na okweghọ adị na-ayị Jesus. Ndị na-ama isi na-ewere okwute mapịa anyị isi. Achọrọ m igosi vidio ebe eji okwute wee mapịa isi. Manamam, a lot of us knows the story of Deborah Samuel, whom our brother Apostle Chibuzo, Mpolo, the family, the parents, give them free apartment in Port Harcourt, Iguacha to be precisely. I also give them an urban, a car to be Corolla to be driving urban so that they can make a living. Mana, there's something happened that prompted me to bring her death back so that our people will understand the meaning of Christianity, so that our people will understand why we say Christianity is not welcome. It's a weapon of weakness. It's a weapon of slavery. It's a weapon that you can never rise to fight for your right. It is a weapon the white people have put us in the mess we are today. If they have turned Christian, for if you want to become a slave to any person, become a Christian. Now, let us read of the new update concerning Deborah Samuel. Remember that Deborah Samuel was a student of Ahmad Bello University and is a 200 level student, if I'm not mistaken. And they say that he blasphemed their Muhammad. And They stone him to death. Now, guess what? After case stoned Deborah Samuel to death, there is no any Christian pastor that holding to know, say that I must fight justice for Deborah Samuel. There is no Christian lawyers that take it upon themselves to defend Deborah Samuel, to fight for justice for Deborah Samuel. And guess what? They pray. They pray. If they not pray, animal will make jest of them. Now let us read the new update on the case of Deborah Samuel. Many of you have heard that the Deborah Samuel case have been dropped. The people who killed Deborah, those people you watch on the video that stoned Deborah Samuel to death, have been set free. They have freed them because there is no lawyers that are representing Deborah Samuel, because there is no Christian police that present themselves to fight for Deborah Samuel, because there is no people fighting for Deborah Samuel, because there is no Christian anywhere fighting to protect Deborah Samuel. Listen to the reason why the people that killed Deborah Samuel, why they set them free. Case drop against suspects accused of student's murder. Do you hear that? A criminal case involving 2 suspects arrested in connection with the killing of Deborah Samuel, a female student of Shehu Shagari College of Education in Sokoto State, Nigeria, have been struck from the role for lack of diligent prosecution and the absence of the police prosecutor in court on a several occasions. Did you hear that? The 2 suspects that was arrested for the connection of the killing of Deborah Samuel, who died for Jesus, who died for the name of Christianity, who laid her life for the Jesus, whom Jesus squares, they have been freed. And these 2 suspects, over 60 lawyers, over 60 Muslim lawyers devoted, volunteered themselves, make themselves available to defend the murderers. Now, how many lawyers came from Deborah Samuel? Where was Ebukobi? Ebukobi, this is not an insult to Deborah Samuel. They killed him. Paul Tucci, because Amalama face spell. Paul Tucci. This religious war will end your generation and your life, because you don't know what is freedom. If you know the meaning of freedom, you know that freedom is not for mental kwashoko people like you. Freedom are for men, not for children. Freedom fighting are for men like me, men like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, men like Mazi Methuselah, men like Mazi Ezeaku, not bingos like you that don't know your left from your right. If you are not extraordinary stupid and foolish, Ebukobi is a bingo. Why should I remove Ebukobi? Why should I remove Ebukobi? Is Ebukobi bigger than my dog? Eh? No, is Ebukobi bigger than my dog? Who is Ebukobi? What record do the Ebukobi hold apart from scamming people? Can you tell me this is the record of Ebukobi in the life of any person? In terms of freedom, fighting for people, have Ebukobi speak about the freedom of his people? So telling me, all those of you that are bingos, so don't come here to be emotional bingo. Now let us repeat the reading again. A criminal case involving 2 suspects arrested in connection with the killing of Deborah Samuel, a female student at Shehu Shagari College of Education in Sokoto State, Nigeria, has been struck from the roll for lack of diligent prosecutions and the absence of the police prosecutor in court on a several occasions. University World News had earlier reported that Samuels, a Christian and a second-year economics student at the college, was stoned and set ablaze by co-students who are Muslims for sending a voice note alleged to be blasphemy against the Prophet Muhammad. The 2 suspects, Biyaminu Aliu and the Aminu Hakunchi, were arraigned by the police on the 16th May 2022 at the Magistrate Court, Gwinwa, in Sokoto, for criminal conspiracy, inciting public disturbance, but the state police alleged failed to properly prosecute the matter. Now, do you understand it? Do you understand it? The 2 suspects have been freed because the police in charge of the case did not come to court on several occasions, and the Christian lawyers folded their hands. Now, how can a murder case be arraigned as inciting the public instead of murder case? Kebe the sons? No, where are the Christian sons? Where are the Christian sons? Kebe the Christian sons? No. The senior advocate of Nigeria that are parading themselves. We are interested in Mathias. We want Mathias to go to prison for insulting Christian, for insulting Ebukobi, for insulting my dear Jesus. One of your members was stoned to death and set ablaze. Where was you people? Where are the Christian bingo that went to Mathias Ezeaku go and be shooting innocent people? Where are they? Do you people do any protest? The answer is no. Do you people call for the freedom for justice for Deborah Samuel? The answer is no. Now, what did you people do? Where is Apostle Suleiman? Where is Evangelist Ebukobi? Amuman Nebu Maramamo. Amuman Nebu Maramamo. Where is him? Where is the pant remover? Apostle Suleiman. Where is Ifen Nemena security? We told Ndibo youth, Reverend Father Mbaka. Buhari is a Magna Charta. Buhari is a prayer answer. Buhari is the beginning and the end. Good luck, Jonathan is a bad luck. Where is he? Kebono. The case of people that killed Deborah Samuel, they have released them unconditionally. Where is Christian human right? If for the reason I do that being a Christian is becoming a slave. The only thing you can see Christian doing here is, oh, you the crazy, you the mad, what again? You are an illiterate, this and that. Don't call your daddy G.O. name. All your daddy G.O., all of them are criminal. Now, over 60 lawyers come to rescue the people that killed Deborah Samuel. Why the family of Deborah Samuel cannot even afford one lawyer? Why Suleiman cannot even donate one son? One Ebukobi cannot donate one son? Why what is it called? Ebube Monso cannot donate one son? Why what are their names? Anyadipo and Olakiyome, Adio Onyekilome. All of them cannot come out to defend and fight for justice for a fellow Christian. And even the Jesus himself failed to rescue and protect Deborah Samuel. When we tell you that the reality we are preaching, when the reality will hit you. The same way the Ebuka Obi and his church bingos follow the right process Mathias Ezeaku is preaching, telling you that you must follow the due process, that there's no spirit anywhere will manipulate anything. Ebuka Obi follow the reality Mathias was preaching to arrest Mathias. Why didn't Ebuka Obi and Akubingo connive to send the spirit to arrest Mathias or come to arrest me? Kampiawa has. Charles is chooks. Animal block some people now this comment section kuchegidia. Each argument, tell me you will come on air to make your argument. Don't be a comment and not an argument in a comment section, you know, yeah. If you are a man enough, click the link on the comment section. Can drop all the link here. Listen for here. Then come in here. Let the world be seeing who is talking, so that you will see how foolish you will sound when you will be speaking. Can the people now for how foolish some of you are? The link in the comment section. If they burn any of you, well, click the link and join the program. Give them the reason. The people who Deborah Samuel, age set free, and the reason the Christians did not protest, the reason the Christians folded their hands and watched the killers of Deborah Samuel go scot-free. It's an open challenge. Amamonya, go and call their professor so that an illiterate will disgrace you with your education with simple facts and figures. Now let us continue. The two suspects, Biliaminu Aliu and Aminu Hankuchi, were arraigned by the police on the 16th of May 2022 at the Magistrate Court, Gwinwan in Sokoto, for criminal conspiracy and inciting public disturbance. But the state police allegedly, underline the word, allegedly failed to properly prosecute the matter. Now, a certified true copy of the court ruling dated on the 30th January 2023 was recently leaked, including that the presiding magistrate Shaibu Ahmad granted the request by the defense counsel MB Abdullah for the matter to be struck out. Now, Abdullah had complained that the prosecutor, Inspector Khalid Musa, was conspicuous. Just a minute. Okay, Abdullah had complained that the prosecutor, Inspector Khalid Musa, was conspicuously absent on the date set for the hearing, and asked the court if he gave any reason for his absence or a local online medium, FIJ, reported. Now, the prosecution did not send any correspondence or any reason to the court to explain why he is absent, and he is duly aware of today's date, the register replied. Abdullah also informed the court that Musa was absent from the court on the 29th December 2022, and that since the defendants were arraigned, there was never a time they failed to appear in court for a trial. But the contrary, the prosecution police are always absent, and when they are present, they are always not serious in prosecuting this case, he added. Now, the case of Deborah Samuel was just a case of they are not serious. Leave and Christian bingo. How can you prosecute a Muslim man for killing an infidel? No, tell me. Did you prosecute a Muslim person for killing a slave? For killing somebody that's worth next to nothing? For taking the life that is nothing? Because if the life of Deborah Samuel was something, Suleiman could have intervened, because Deborah Samuel is a Christian. If Christians value the life of Deborah Samuel, Ebuka Obi and Akubingo could have taken it upon themselves to fight for justice for Deborah Samuel. If Deborah Samuel's life is something meaningful, Onyedikpo could have taken it upon themselves to fight for him. If the life of Deborah Samuel is useful or worth something, Winners Chapel, Onyedikpo or Adeboye, all this Redeemed Church, all of them could have come together to fight for justice for Deborah Samuel, in order for such thing not to repeat itself again. Although the life of Deborah Samuel worth something, they could have organized Christian protest against the slaughter, the way they killed Deborah Samuel, by not just using okute, with okute, but also in a public without fair hearing. And the people that claim to be educated Christian here, look at this illiterate. I am illiterate. You are educated. What have you achieved with your education? You become a slave to uneducated Fulanis. Why that me that is not educated and not a slave to them? You see that your education ended you to slave. So it's better not to be educated and become a slave. Don't you know? Is it not better not to be educated instead of you being educated to end up being a slave? Like all these bingos now commenting this place. If the reason I just knows your Chineke. Now, upon saying our brother Apostle Chibuzo, I respect him a lot because he practiced what he preached. He don't preach A and be practicing B. He is the only man of God that has schools where students are not paying school fees. He is the only man of God that has hospitals. He is the only man of God that has hospitals where women deliver freely. He is practicing what Mathias Ezeaku is practicing. He is doing what Mathias Ezeaku is doing. He don't believe in miracle. He don't say, I hear you, I make you billionaires. All the whole lot choosing, you become a billionaire overnight. So that is why you now. Men are the case of Deborah Samuel. Where are the Christian sons? Why didn't they take it up upon themselves to fight for justice for Deborah Samuel? Deborah Samuel, is she not a Christian? Makano kwechira se o kwechizilu n'umu Jesus kwaz. Odumeje na abian umu Jesus kwaz. In Afia, that is the problem you are facing. Any day you learn to confront reality, any day these Christian bingos learn to confront the reality, that day they will understand that this life, nothing like let me pray for money. You don't pray for money. Now, only in Nigeria can Shigi pray for Israel. Only in Nigeria. Only in Nigeria, Shigi, let's pray for Russia. Only in Nigeria, Shigi, let's pray for America. Only in Nigeria, Shigi, let's pray for light to come. Only in Nigeria, Shigi, let's pray for leader. You choose leader. You don't pray for leader. If the leader fails to do your will, you take him out. That can only happen when they face reality. A lot of you, some of us none of this IPOB, I deserve to learn on IPOB. To be honest, speaking with you, A lot of us may claim that they are IPOB freedom fighters. You don't deserve to be in IPOB, not to talk of being a freedom fighter. A lot of you are here with freedom fighting. Let me play the kind of Biafra man Nnamdi signal, not okay. But before then, before then, can't one day I go to PI Nagu? I question now, but on the contrary, the prosecution police are always absent. And when they are present, they are always not serious in prosecuting this case, he added. Reacting to the judgment, Aminu Habib, the president of the National Association of Nigerian College of Education, students questioned the police interest in the case and they demanded that the case should be revisited to ensure the prosecutors faces justice. But all those things we are not listening to because there is no force behind them. Now, the person, the rector, the Aminu Hibab, the president of National Association of Nigerian College of Education student, nobody is backing him. He is alone. There is no pastor anywhere. There is no science anywhere. He will put the barrister self, Deborah Samuel, lawyer. They don't hire any lawyer for Deborah Samuel. Now, the human rights are the people who hired lawyer. The Christian people did not hire lawyer. And who are these human rights? The human rights are the people like Mathias Ezeaku, those that believe in reality. But the Christian did not have lawyer. The pastors did not bring lawyer. The church Deborah Samuel is attending, they did not support with lawyer. They didn't even come there to show their support that these people that carried out need to be arrested, prosecuted. None of them came out. Now listen. Reacting to the judgment, Aminu Hibab, another Muslim man, the president of the president of the National Association of Nigerian College of Education student questioned the police interest in the case and demanded that the case should be revisited to ensure the perpetrators faces justice. Now, did you hear that the Christian Association of Nigeria can question the police interest? The answer is no. Did you hear that Christian Association of Nigeria can ask the court, why will you pay these people? The answer is no. Did you hear any pastor raising alarm that the people who killed their member have been set free for no reason? The answer is no. If the police that is in charge of the case is not interested to hold the case, why can't you make appeal with immediately to transfer the case to another police, at least for a Christian police to be in charge? How do you expect Deborah Samuel to get justice where the chief judge is a Muslim, the prosecutor is a Muslim, the police in question is a Muslim, the land they are judging it is a Muslim land, everything is a Muslim land? How do you expect justice? How do you expect justice that a Lord choosing member Lazarus Noka keep silent, did not say anything? How do you expect justice that Suleiman of Omega Fire Ministry keep silent? How do you expect justice? How do you expect justice that Enoch Adeboyo kept silent over it? How do you expect justice where WF Kumuyo of Deeper Life keep silent over it? How do you expect justice? How do you expect justice that Onyedipo keep silent over it? Do they get justice? How do you get justice that Akubingo pretended not to see it? How do you get justice? How do you get justice that Ebuka Obi keep silent over it? How do you get justice? How do you get justice that the Reverend Father Mbaka Buhari is a Magna Charta? Buhari is a prayer answered. Good luck is a bad luck because of Gather Must Go. And I am now kidnapping the Igbos in secret. How do you expect justice when he keep quiet? How do you get justice when Oduheje keep quiet? How do you get justice? How do you get justice when Binye Kuwelu Peter Obiano Yao, Binye Kuwelu Peter Obiano Yao, Bolu Peter Obiaya, Ebube Monso? How do you get justice? You keep quiet. Now you see the reason why Christianity need to be wiped out in Africa. It's a tool of wickedness. It's a tool of betrayers. It's a bunch of hypocrites. Because do you know why all this WF Kumuyi, Onyedikpo, Adeboyo, Suleiman, Mbaka, Oyakilome, Pastor Jerry, do you know why all of them keep quiet? All of them keep quiet because the people sponsoring them are the Fulanis and the Emirs. None of them are answering God's call because you can't contest or contend with your masters. Their masters' children are the ones who committed that sacrilege abomination. And for that reason, they cannot speak. How will you explain that a Muslim man is a president, another Muslim person is a vice president? Why do you think it's possible? Because those of them claiming to be fighting against Matthias are slaves to the emir. Now, a Muslim people killed Christian. All the whole emirs came out to speak and they support their brother. When even Atiku tweeted, it make many of them not to vote Atiku today. Do you see it? But guess what? They will come to the east and they telling you that your men are like evil. Ebukobi emeponu sianya say that no ihe nna gị ha mete ka na-eme gị tata. So nna gị ha bụ ihe kpatala Ebukobi wee yali fight for the freedom of ndị Igbo. In the book of story you call Bible you are reading, Joshua fought for the liberation of Israel. Now ask Ebukobi, why can't he fight for the liberation of Biafra? Yeah, I see as can win the race. You are a madman for coming out to say you are prophesying or mazinam the canon. You think we don't know what we are doing? I drop a link here now. And when you go from bingo, now let us continue reading. According to the news, our position has always remained the same. Justice should be served diligently. Even if the blasphemy happens, there is a constitution authorities to handle that. If the police have any interest in this case, they should tell us what it is. Now, in Egenti, are you listening? Now, in the country where you people are, the constitution not here. Fair hearing. The pastors did not come out because the pastors are promoting Islam and they think they are just killing you. They are reducing you to become a slave. Now, we also believe that if the prosecutor refused to show up in court, the magistrate could have summoned him or even the commissioner of police of the state where the incident happened. We are demanding that the case should be revisited and the suspect brought to book, he told University World News. Now, in Amia, this is human rights activists, those that believe in reality, not pastors. All the pastors, they accepted the judgment that Deborah Samuel death is what next to nothing, and nobody should call for justice for Deborah. Now, people like Mathias Ezeaku, people like Mazi Achebepo, people like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, People like Mazi Metusela, people like Mazi Chinasamoro, people like Mazi Jonathan, not other bingos parading themselves as a freedom fighter. Is not questioning such judgment. But do you think that if the Christians came out in mass to protest against the killing of Deborah Samuel and the call for justice, and they stand, send their thousands of lawyers, send their monies, and they make sure that those people, they think that those people will not go to jail or be hanged? They will go to jail. But the reason why they struck out the case is because lack of interest. The police, prosecutor, did not show interest because nobody is pressuring him. Because you have looked around, no pastor is behind Deborah Samuel. They look the other side, nobody is questioning them. It's only left with the group that has no interest on it. A human rights group is not Christian group, it's not a Muslim group, it's those that believe in humanity, it's those that believe in reality, it's those that fight injustice, not those that will be quoting false Bible for you. That is why they fight, but they don't have the capacity to win the case. The same way Mathias Ezeaku cannot stop Ebukobi from scanning people because the government has are behind them, behind Ebukobi. The evil people, the criminal activities are the people. Every Yahoo and the blood-sucking demon are behind Christianity. Now, let us continue. Malaki Ugumado, a former national president of the Committee for the Defense of Human Rights, said the suspects were only discharged and not acquitted, lamenting that the police have become an accomplice in the matter by doing a shoddy job and frustrating the trial. He noted that the mob deprived Deborah Samuel of her right to a fair hearing and enshrined in Section 36 in bracket 1 of the Nigerian Constitution, insisting that the mob's crime was unpardonable and unacceptable. Ugumadu said, no matter how grievous an offense is, if you are unable as a prosecuting officer to prosecute beyond reasonable doubt, the judge will have no option but to strike it out, but the case must be revisited. The police should amend the charges and rearrange the suspect for proper prosecution. Now, human rights, those that believe in reality is speaking. Since the news, have you heard any pastor speak? Go and ask your pastor, why do they keep silent over Deborah Samuel's death? They are praying. If I don't pray, enemy will make jest of me. I pray, oh, I pray. I pray, oh, I pray. If I don't pray, Satan will laugh at me, oh, see me, oh, see me, oh. I pray, oh, I pray. If you can pray, who am I not to pray? If Oyakilome can pray, who am I not to pray? I pray, I pray. I pray, I pray. If Suleimani can pray, who am I not to pray? If Ebukodi of Charavancha can pray, who am I not to pray? Now, have the prayer answered the prosecutor against the Deborah Samuel's death? Have they now bring Deborah's killers to justice? When you fail to confront and face the reality, you will be killed, slaughtered, maimed, and a lot of harm will be done on you. That is why we are calling on the liberation of Biafra. Because in Biafra, we will practice reality. We will be doing, everything we will be doing will be prayer can never be an option. How with Don Bucci, how we train run in Igbo land when we are still clapping. Holy Ghost fire, Holy Ghost fire, pursue them, Holy Ghost fire, pursue them, die. So also na Igbo, ka village people na true people also. How we train run in Igbo land when Ebukobi have succeeded telling you that your village people are evil. How we train run in Abatete when Ebukobi have told you that your village people in Abatete are evil. How we train run in Aba when Mbaka have told you that the Aba elders, your ancestors, are evil. How we train run in Aba. How we train run in Anambra when Mbaka and Ebukobi is busy every day telling you that your land is cursed. Go to Yoruba land. The villages in Yoruba land, they don't have village people. Every village in Yoruba land, Igbo are going there, forgetting that the place you are going, they have village people. You went there and turned it into a city. And when they demolish your land, you come to social media and be crying. How will you have a train when the J-pipe is busy promoting every nonsense thing because of money? If the Igbo pastors did not incite fear on our people so that made them not to return to the village, our people will be bringing their development in the village that will turn that village to a super town. But they have put that fear. If you go to your village and they notice you, they will kill you. A lot of them are multi-millionaires in Lagos. When they are coming to village, they will come with paper bag. They will come with motorcycle, pretending in disguise that their house in the village is leaking. Why have you seen? Go and check W.F. Kumuyi, who is from Ibadan, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's from Ibadan. You can never see him condemn Ibadan tradition. Do you know that deeper life in Alibo is now using mud to replace Ejeme tradition in Alibo? Man, you can never see Yoruba people replace their culture in Yoruba, and the W.F. Kumuyi come from Yoruba land. Now, how will the Alibo develop? Who will bring the development? You that is rich. You that is rich. Ebukobi have incited fear on you not to go village. When you talk, you will see an animal idiot. These people that the pastors are fucking their mother in the church, person like Kizi Tudoka, Wabeze, whom I am 100% sure that no one of the choir master in our church to leave here. Who I am sure that the man that is calling his father today is not responsible for his birth. I pray. I told him here, telling you what is stopping you from developing it. Because Debukobi have locked his brain and use it to respond in the altar of Kingdom of Doom. That is why he is comfortably being in Lagos, being in Ajokuta, being in Abuja, being in here, there, telling you, my village people, who is your village people? And when you challenge them for an open debate, they can never come. Why are they afraid to come and tell us the effect of Christianity in Alibo? The one that make me to know that the 99% of Christians are useless and senseless is when you tell them that the benefit of Christian in Alibo is evil, they will ask you, who bring a car? Is the car you are using today, is it not Christian? How did Christianity bring car? Is Japan a Christian? Is China Christian? Is India Christian? Is France Christian? Is Belgium Christian? Don't you have sense? Is Israel a Christian nation? The answer is no. Now, let me take you back. Let me take you back. Before the white man come, I hope our people used to cook, right? The question is, what do they use to cook? How do they manufacture the pot they used to cook? Is it a white man that bring the pot that an Igbo man is using to cook before the white man come? Before the white man come, is an Igbo man going into farm? The answer is yes. They do farming. How do they do the farm? Are they using their teeth to cut grass? Is our people using their teeth to cut tree? Are we using our teeth to till the ground? The cutlass the Igbo people we are using to cut the tree, how did they produce it? Is that not science and technology? Was your great grandfather using his eze when I called to in a village? You are eating apple. Who taught Igbo how to process apple? Do you know that apple pass 3 stages or 4 stages before you can eat it? Which we call processing today. Is it a white man who doesn't eat apple? Teach your father how to process cassava. That when you uproot cassava, you peel it. After you peel it, you now wash it and put it inside water for at least 5 to 7 days for it to melt. Is it the white man told your father that when it don't melt, you will use a filter to filter it, and so that the shafts, you will take it out and use the other one? Is it your father or the white man that taught our people that you need to dry the apple so that water, because when you are filtering it, you need an excess water to be able to pass through that filter's hole? And after it, is it the white man that give the Igbo people the sense that you will now put water in the pot again and allow the water to boil at 400 degrees? And when the water boil, I know water, pen and paper, because I know a lot of you don't know how to process apple in I cook. Now, is it the white man that tell them that you need to parboil the apple and bring it out and mix it with another raw apple and pound it before now taking it for the final cooking? And when it is done, is he a white man that don't know what is pounding? Teach your father how to pound apple so that it will not have seed while you are eating it. Is it not science and technology? No, I am asking you, where is the Kizito? Kizito, in the mosquito. Just put yourself mosquito doga. Just in fact, let me block the idiot. I have blocked the idiot. Witchcraft. Witchcraft. The witchcraft is not in Yoruba land. It's only Igbo land that have witchcraft. Hey, Christianity unami. ekweshi ejide onye Christian amafe isi ebeli isi tufuo, to be honest. Now, apart from that apple process, now kaibia to the next level. Draw this bingo. Nnekwu ya anụwa. Ndị Igbo na-akọ ji. Ndị Igbo na-akọ ji. That ji ahụ ndị Igbo na-akọ na-eto n'ime anị. Otomie. Draw these people. Ke onye kụziri ndị Igbo ka eji egwupụta ji. Eji eji ngwu na ndị ọcha mara ihe na-aza ngwu. Di ya akpọ diga n'ọnụ English. Ndị ọcha anaghị akọ ji, so for that ha mara ihe na-aza diga. Don't say that the white people produce digger. The digger originated from Igbo land. The digger, ịkpụ ụzụ, ndị na-akpụ ụzụ. Now, some of you people ga say, na ndị ọcha wetelu na akwa. Ihe ndị ọcha wete bụ suit. Akwa ndị ọcha. Isi agụ ị na-eyi tata, ndị ọcha wetelu ya. How did you come to produce isi agụ? Is it ndị ọcha wetelu okpu eze ahụ ị na-ekpu, that okpu ọzọ ahụ ị na-ekpu ọna? Ọ ndị ọcha na-alụ ya? Who teach you how to produce it? Are you not the one who produce it? Now, icheke ndị Igbo na-eyi akwa Igbo eji malụ Igbo isi agụ. Akwa ete bụ akwa eji malụ ndị Igbo. Kedu ndị kụziri ndị Igbo ka eji alụ ya? Ịmana our people dị stupid. Ọ bụrụ na ndị ọcha na-eri akpụ, believe you me, ndị Igbo ga-asị gị nọ because of na ndị ọcha bịa ka iji wee mụta ka eji eri akpụ. Ị na-eribe akpụ before, ị ma ka eji eri akpụ. Egusi na-eri tata, the melon you eat today. Kedu onye kụziri ndị Igbo ka eji eme egusi? Mmadụ na-aya akụ egusi na egusi mịcha wee ụyọ akwụkwọ na iwerie igbuwe enyi bụọ ịhapịa ịtụkọ onye ọnụ ịhapịa igbuwe sicha anyị bụ ịhapịa ọnọ 4 to 7 days ole ịbịazie ịwepụta egusi ahụ nọ n'ime iwelu ụyọ wee yọọ ọnya ịyọcha data egusi na ị ga-agba ya n'anwụ na ịmajesibi ọna ịgbakpọ ọnya n'anwụ ọkpọchazie. Why na ndị Igbo atabazi anya na ahụ ya? Why na ndị Igbo anaghị ata ya na ahụ ya oshibe ya na data skins ya? Mana ị ga-abịakwa kebie tụbịa tụchapụcha anya arụ ya anya ọkwa onye Igbo nwere that brain wee mie. Onye Igbo nwere that brain wee meditate. Iwe nwe ike wee mechekwa anya. Why na onye Igbo ahụ asịrọ oke na ya tụchagodi si egusi buru ya wunye n'ime ofe shibio na onye Igbo gwakwa gị na that egusi need to pass another process by igwe egwe. Now that's grander onye Igbo ji egwe egusi ahụ ka onye wetara ndị ọcha wetara ndị Igbo. Okwute ndị Igbo ahụ ji egwe egusi ahụ mgbe gboo eji egwe ọna maka na ama m na ọgba most of you amụ na obodo ụmụ atụrụ township. Enwere nke unu ma data ihe a na-akpọ igwu eji egwe egusi. Remember na enwere nke dị ọna nwee nke na-adị flat na-edosi eji awụkwasị egusi wee na-egwe. Kedu ndị na-adị ya? Ọ ndị Igbo. Kedu ihe ha ji adị ya? Science and technology. Kedu onye gwa ndị Igbo na iji wee kwụọ dịsi egusi a na ị ga-arụ ihe dị ọna? Why na ndị Igbo ejiri eze wee taba dị egusi atacha bufuo abụchite ya? Mana our ancestors lụ data igwu welie wee na-akwụ egusi ịkwọcha anya wee gwa gị na dịsi egusi nwere procedure eji esi ya. Ya dịla esi egusi ka eji esi ọgbọnọ, anaghị esi egusi ka eji esi ofe nsala. Ichi ofe nwere procedure process eji esi ya. Enwe nke ị ga-ede iwelu mmiri ọkụ itinye iwelu ya gwọcha ya like this epiri etinye ịhapịa egusi ahụ sụchacha or now. Imana, many of you Emile only near to as soon be domina nagari spaghetti macaroni nwokuko ndị ezigbo nri akwara aka wee sie Chineke irinugo egusi eji St. Leaf wee shi rapụgodo nke eji egusi na onugbu mba egusi eji esi with aruji ya anyị na-akpịa bụ aruji ndị English na-akpịa St. Leaf irinugo egusi eji St. Leaf ọ bụla ụgwụ St. Leaf aruji wee si mbụ isichi egusi with aruji like this iwe welu ọkụkọ Igbo ọkụkọ Igbo wee nọcha dịsi egusi wee welu mmanụ ezigbote mmanụ inegotu ka mmanụ ga-eji wee dọrụ na adịsi egusi like this nwanne iwe welu vi ụtala ji wee dọkwasa dịsi egusi ọgwụkwa na ilile overfeeding ka mmalite kọsịrị ya ọ bụrụ na ilile overfeeding Chineke who get this soup mana a lot of ya makwa na ihe a na-akọ kenkunuma Jesus Christ wetara na egusi Jesus wetara akpụ Jesus wete nri ọka most of you bụ ụmụazị that is why na-ebe onye na-eme ya n'iru ọsị maazị how old are you? Ana m agwa mmadụ my age nwere age my age eme let me be that until the day the only thing na-agwadobe mmadụ bụ mgbe my mother nwụ ọgụcha so ebe mụ na some people gbakọta age ngwa onye ahụ mgbe my mother nwụ mgbatazie echi niile mụ na na-ekwu okwu ọ naghị ekwute okwu age again because ọ malụgo that na nna ya akwadobe ịgbanye even ga-eji ala nwaanyị mgbe my mother nwụ not to talk of ịmụta nyanwa na anụbeghị m ya sef unless ndị a akụta n'origo like Kizito Udoka ndị a na-agbata nnebe a na-akwụna Okafọ nya ije lie ofe akwara aka wee sie ọbụlọkwa ọ dịse rubbish na-eshi na mana 95% of ụmụ nwaanyị kịta machite nwe ofe onugbu are you aware eshi na asị kpọbata nwaanyị here ka ndị onye ka procedure eji eshi ofe onugbu normal ofe onugbu asịrọkwa ndị ihe a na-ebe ha ịma na kịta nụ a ma oke ma ngwele na-eshi ofe even a lot of men amalozi ebu na ofe tọrọ ụtọ a lot of men na-erizi ofe na-awụnyere ya magị once itinye ofe magị ọ na-atọ ha ọnụ niile ha na-eri na-alacha aka that is not how to know ofe tọrọ ụtọ if ofe tọrọ ụtọ like my mother ga-eshiru gị full pot of ofe here with ofu mkpụrụ mangi mana ị na-eri na-alacha aka ị na-eri na-ala because enwere ingredient enwere procedure eji eshi ofe mana enwere ike eshi ofe chefu itinye mangi gị wee na-eri nri a ịmama na-etinye ihe mangi mana nri a ga na-atọ gị ezigbo ụtọ because mangi kịta bịazi take over of how to cook enwere nri ihe a ndị ọgbarafọ na-akpọ ndị ọka ihe anyị na-akpịa bụ ịgbagọ irinu gị ịgbagọ iri ịgbagọ nwere oke anyị na-akpọ oye now ọ bụrụ na your ancestors was able to discover this and your ancestors was able to ilu n'enu with aja red clay soil was able to ilu na ebe ha ga-ebi with a palm leaf and other things because as of then ịmana n'ime ndị ọcha ahụ dị obodo ndị ọcha ị ga-afụ na aja ụpa ka ha ji wee bido nke ha enwere obodo amụ mụọ ya with moto onwere obodo amụ mụọ ya with science and technology all of them started the same way our ancestors started the same way our own technology was coming up their own was coming other people's own was coming That is why Japan have the best technology, electric, in terms of anything concerning electric. I say it jebe na Japan product. I refer to Japan. Or how I sunny, anything electric governance, because that is their area of specialization. Now, the area of specialization of Igbo, it was production, manufacturing. Oh yeah, you know there. That is why ndị Igbo ji alụ egbe, na-alụ mma, na-alụ anything, na-akpụ nka, na-akpụ otinja, na-akpụ mkpakara. Ọ bụla ndị ọcha ji kụzielu ya. Exactly. For the Kishi side Omambara. Igbawoka, I na Igbawoka. I didn't give Igbawoka. Ayaya, Lydia with the Nubu. Iman ofo Nubu, the township, the men ofo Nubu. Imona. Imami, Ian Nikitana ofo Nubu, fair day. Iya ha na-akpọ phone bụ kịta bụ ofe de tinyere onugbu. That is not ofe onugbu. Ka nkuzielu gị na amalọ na ka ntizie gị ya ka maka na inu mana Igbo ndị be anya mali ebe ofe onugbu. Ofe onugbu 95% of oil de anala adị n'ofe onugbu. Ji anala adị n'ofe onugbu. The only thing ị nwere ike itinye n'ofe onugbu ma ọ bụrụ ka ị na-esi anya with anything with scent leaf. Aruji. With another leaf, Mbolodi, that's water leaf. Mbolodi, water leaf. All sorts of these things can make mix with Ofonubu. The moment you were there, Tian Ofonubu, or Walugo fed, or Bull Ofonubu, Manijan on a chakita, Ebunya go Fonubu, Ebunya go fed, Onubu Bulibunya, you see, you any Ofonubu, come, Changa, no, so for the kineri. That is all fair there. Of Onubu. Iyetinye na contest. Ka ije ime inquiry. Ihe iri bụ ofe ede etinyere onugbu. Ede amala aba n'ofe onugbu. That is why eji kpọọ ya ofe onugbu ọbụla ofe ede. The only thing ị nwere ike itinye n'ofe onugbu bụ water leaf. The reason eji etinye water leaf bụ ka o mee otuta na ka ọ dị too soft because ofe onugbu sọsịa bụ sọsọ leaf ka ọ ga-awụ. Iwoluzi ịgbagbu wee noto ogbe ofe onugbu. Nwanne ihe a na-akpịa 6 to 6. Gịnị ka m kpọrọ 6 to 6? Inochie anya like this wee were mmiri wee gbada anya ide ya a na-ekoluzi ọgụ gị tinye here. Chen na-emu na gị. Ayi. Maazị speak kwana maka ndị ọgbara ọfụ nche na ha ndị Igbo na that's why ga-agwa unu onye ọbụla apụtasị gị na ya bụ onye Igbo shi from Israel isosu. Onye ọbụla shi gị na ya shi Israel, don't argue with him because ọ si ama ebe o si. Ọ bụla onye Igbo. Ọ bụla onye Igbo. Onye ahụ bụ osu ndị ahụ kpatara ọsọ n'ala Igbo. Onye Igbo nwere connection with ndị Israel. Ndị Israel na-ene ofe onugbu. The answer is no. Ndị Israel na-eshi ofe ọra. The answer is no. Ọ nọ na dọkịta mmadụ apụta ochọ ishirugo ofe onugbu o burugodo ụzọ shie ji, oshiche ji, ọsọ dị ji, ọsụcha dị ji, okunye mmiri ọkụ n'ite, otinye dị nri ji dị, o mee ụtọ, otinye ofe onugbu. Ihe ị na-esi bụ ofe ji ọbụla ofe onugbu. Ife ị na-esi bụ ofe ji ọbụla ofe onugbu, ọ ikpọ onye ofe nsala. You don't cook ofe onugbu like that. Ịbịa be anyị rie ofe onugbu, iricha ofe onugbu, heat ga na-eme gị. Ị malụ na yes na ị na-atago. That is why mgbe gboo mgbe enu bụ enu ifu na ha na last longer. All this nyamanyama nonsense anaghị eri. I turn everything upside down because alụ bụ arọ ọgwọrọ omenala. A na-ebe mpụta some people na-akụzi about Igbo. Ona ka je fodo aka. Ona onye dịka Chilita ịchọrọ ịmụta maka ofe onugbu. Kwa m ugbo ka nkụzielu unu ka eji esi ofe. That is why ọ na nnọkịta nwaanyị ama mekwara m gaị maka nri o. Okokoko ọ dịbe ọkwa sie nri echi na nri. Nwaanyị ama meelu m gaị maka nri m na-esi na-eri. Ife m na-eri na nri tu ekerie o. Ọjụ ma eri nugo nri ọka asụrụ asụ. Ịchọna ịkwado nwanne anọrọ m na-ege ntị. Yes, onwe mgbe abata m Ọnịcha think 1998 ka m kwafetara Ọnịcha. Eda 1998 anọ m na be nna m wee too. Etolo m na aka yari ma ife ihe na ebe m nakata mfu some people ha na-asị ihe dị a nwanne ka nkọlụ gị ka eji ihe dị a ọkwifu ịpụta fụ nkata eji esi ofe onugbu ahụ otu onugbu ahụ ofe onugbu ga-ahụ na esinye like this ọbịa mmadụ ịmakwara ndị agbara ọfụ kịta na ebe ha nakata mmadụ ewolugo anụ ọkụkọ eyere eye wee si ọgbọnọ. Eje mbe dị pesi were anụ ọkụkọ eyere eye wee si ọgbọnọ amara m ka ọ ga-eji wee na-achị ụtọ ha na-eri dịtin na-alachakwa n'aka jos kwụrụ ọtọ na-ekiri ha. Kedu ka ị ga-eji were anụ ọkụkọ eyere eye wee si ọgbọnọ ka o si atọ gị n'ọnụ ihe dị a dị ma ndị township ị na-eme oyibo ishie rọbish ọkụkọ eyere eye ọtọkị eji tọkị esi ọgbọnọ. So ị mara na ofe nwere ihe eji esi na nwere anụ eji esi nri eji esi ofe nwa anụ anaghị ihe esi ofe ọ bụ jos ka ị tacharị ọnụ. Kọbụ ọkpa anụ ọnọdụghị ịnọkata jụọ m na-ege ntị ka m kọọlụ gị something. Ọ bụrụ na ịbụ onye Igbo n'ito mgbe gboo agụ anaghị abụ onye Igbo ịma na iweta ọka ịma na ọka nwee steji ọka gafee ịhụ n'ọkụ na isi esi o sighi ike asị gị n'ọkpọgo nkụ na ọka ahụ kpọ nkụ ịma na iweta data ọka ahụ kpọ nkụ wee kwụọ ọnya akwụkwọ kwọcha anya like this wee tinye mmiri itinye mmanụ itinye nnu itinye ose i wee weta akwụkwọ plantain wee were guo ya like this irinugo nke ahụ irinugo many of you ha na-eri nri na ihe a ka Christianity bịa gbuo na our land. Ị na-erie like this chee na ọkpa ka ị na-eri ọ bụla ọkpa ihe ahụ bụ ọka. Ịchọ ije ugbo mgbe ahụ iwelie ofu nwanyị bụ itinye n'akpa ahụ ịgawala ugbo kulu mmiri. Ihe m ga-akpọchichiri unu ya bụ na the generation of now amahụ ndị a na-ekwu ife a amara ihe ọwụ. Onye ji okịta ọchị gị anya bụ ndị Igbo those people amara ihe ndị a ga-apụtasị gị na ha si Israel. Ejikwa fresh ọka eme itanso but ịma na o nwere ndị a na-akpọ ndị akọ anyị na-akpọ ndị akọ ụfọdụ na-akpọ ya ihe dị gịnị ka ihe dị gịnị ka eji makarịa ihe dị n'ala Igbo. Ndị aka bụkarị ndị na-eri ọfụma bụ ndị na-aya diabetes. Now for example ịyọ garị yọcha garị enwere ihe a na-ayọpụta na garị ọ ịyọ akpụ yọcha akpụ ihe ayọpụta dị ịma na ada awụfu awụfu ihe ga-emebe ịgba anya n'anwụ ịgba anya n'anwụ ọ dịrị anyị kwụọ onye again And be mmiri ọkụ wee nọ wheat. Thank you. Ịma na wheat unu na-eri ya nọ na be anyị. Ịgba anya na iwe kwọcha the thing ọ na-ana anọ. Chai. Ọ bụ na ịchọ iwere akpụ igba akpụ na-anwụ ọkpọ bịa ọkpọchacha like this. Ọkpọ nkụ ịkwụ ọnya direct. Iwerie rie na-eri guys. Iwerie wee nọkwasị ofe ọgbọnọ. Ofe ọgbọnọ eji azụ. Alibo, thank you. It is called alibo, thank you. Okay, iwe onye ọma mbara isi dasa. Ndị alibo iwerie wee likwasa ofe ọgbọnọ eji azụ ekwumu. Azụ anụ a na-amị na wee shi mana ọ na-agbalị site n'ime. Ị ga-eri overfeeding. Iriche na ichefu ije nụọ ọgụ. Our ancestors niile discover this in Christianity bịa gbuo ha ncha niile. Kedu nke ha discover go? Kidney problem, liver cancer. Gwa m onye na-ele ndị Igbo gboo na-ebute ọya. How many of you ma ihe a na-akpa alịbọ? Ihe nọọsụ onye ọ na-agbara ọsọ gbakụrụ weed. Onye ọ na-agbara ọsọ gbakụrụ weed. If our ancestors was able to discover all those things and was able to manufacture and produce and farm it with their brain, it showed that now how were the knowledge of science and technologies. If our ancestors manufacture slippers, ha na-eyi n'ụkwụ, akpụkpọ anụ ka ha ji eme. Ihe anyị ji wee mbido ikwu efe bụ akpụkpọ agụ, akpụkpọ anụ. And mgbe a ịfụ ndị yi ezigbo akpụkpọ agụ bụ ndị na-eme ife siri ike. Ị nọrọ ihe na-akọ. And ọma mega afọ ga-eto enwere dịka thank you Chinonso Felix enwere dịka afọ ukwu. Then if onye ụgbara afọ ọsị gị na ndị ọcha wetara gị education, ịjụ onye a kọwaka na education n'Igbo. To be honest with you, put it in practical. Because of this, the meaning of education in Igbo. Onye ọbụla asị gị na onye ọcha wetara gị education, si na biko gbagodo education n'Igbo. Simple. Ọkpọnwụ ya n'Igbo, ịmanụ m ihe ọ na-ekwu. Then mgbe ọ kpọrọ ya ka ị ga-afụ once ọ kpọrọ ya, ị didn't egwu anything. Just na-esi anya ka ịfụ how foolish ọ ga-adị. Jụọ ndị a na-asị gị n'ụka wetara gị education. What is education in Igbo language? Simple question. Once onye ahụ zara ya, ị ga-afụ how foolish and stupid oge ahụ. Ya na onwe yourself ga na-aga ịmara o nwere ihe ị ga-eme na public. Enwere ya ga-atụpụrụ gị ọnụ mana ị na-agọ dị gị ka ụwa niile na-ekiri gị. Ị na-agọ dị gị ka onwe ndị na-akọ gị ọnụ. Ikuku nkịtị ya abịa your conscience is not at rest. You have done something wrong. 99% of women today are amaghị na-azụ ofe onugbu nke ka ha ga-eji sie. Gashi onye shi ana-akụkoshi elu ofe onugbu ka ifu ka ọ ga-eji sie. Ọma tinye ede unless ndị anụ amụrụ amụzi ndị agbara ofu mana Christianity ebu elinigo our people. Nna o ka ngwa gị ndị ọka kịta anyị na-ekwu ijunugo ndị ọka wee suo ose enwere ya ịmana ọ na-asịrị isu ose na ụfọdụ ga-eje ya eche na ịkata ose tinye n'ọkwa subie. Mba, enwere ofe a na-akpọ ose. Ịmana o nwere ofe a na-akpọ ose. Onyanwa ka tọnụ to ofe nsala ndị ọgbara ọfụ. Ofe ose ahụ bụ ọnya bụ na nwaanyị mụọ nwa sị gị na na-esuru nwaanyị mụrụ nwa ose. Ọ dị gị ka ose ka ọ na-atọ bụrụ ofe nsala ka nwaanyị mụ nwa na-eri. Kemgbe ofe nsala pụta, gịnị bụ ofe nsala? Now, ofe ose bụ ofe big man. Ejiro mmanụ esi ya. Ejikụrụ dị ọkụ n'ite pot esi ofe ose. You need need ọkụ wee sụọ ofe ose. He need mmiri na equipment ị ga-ewunye ya. With ezigbo azụ na anụ, iwere ọkwa sugide suli anụ niile a etinye ose, tinye mmiri, tinye obere ndị ọka ahụ. Nwanne, ofe adịgo ready. Dry fish, Austin Onyeka. Dry fish. How many of you madatin? Esugo me here. I could see me a few days ago now here. Of course, esum me here. Or clone kill him. So you might have me. Oh, my. Oh, no, but awful. Indian say like this. Indian say heat a Maggie. Or Christian with Elanya. Kedu ihe ndị ọsa ahụ na-akọ ọsụ? Ọsa ahụ na-egbu inner wound na nwaanyị mmụọpụ ọ ga-eme ọkpakọchi arụ ọsịsọ, because ị ga-etinye enough pepper, ọ ga na-ekpopụta ose, ụfọdụ ga na-eri ha ọ na-agba ha anya mmiri. Only ofe ose contain dry fish, ọ bụrụkwa dry crayfish, because actually dry fish. Enwere azụ, like how many of you ma azụ a na-akpọ ekwumo? Imi anya amị ọ dị dry. That is it. Akụkụ ya niile a na-abụ sọsọ ihe ọ na-atọ. Ime mistake wee jee na nga. Anyị na-akpịa nga, ụfọdụ na-akpịa ngịga. O depend nke ị na-akpịa. Ije die ọ dị wee mee mistake wee tupu akụkụ ya here. In the name of nature, to azụ wee taa. Believe you me, ị ga-commit onwe gị. Onye nwe dị azụ ma ọ na-ege ya ama n'izu ochi azụ daadị. Maka na ịtụrụ obere ahụ wee taa, ihe ọ ga-atọ gị isizie die wee tụbazie bife mara ihe na-eme ịtago one side of that fish. Oluzie na mgbede ajụ onye tara azụ. Iwelugokwa oke. Iwelugokwa oke na-ata azụ. Iwelugokwa oke na-ata azụ. Izugokwa oche azụ unknowingly. And ọ nwere ike ọ bụrụ your mind bụ ka ịtụpela obele. From when ndị ga-ebe ha tụpezi ọ na ewoluzie dị okirikiri azụ ahụ. Ịma na na minye na n'isi ha woluzie ewolu ka ọ bụrụzie na ha zuru ochi azụ, because ha malụgo na ị ga-etighi ihe ma ọ bụrụ ụmụazụ ma ụlọ okenye. O nwezi ike ọchị na ya ji wee sụọ ose, meanwhile na onwere ose o ji wee sụ n'ọtara ya, mana na ọ da ka ọ kọva ọpọchị ya wee were sụọ ose iwe then nwaanyị abagbu mana tara ya ihe ọ na-atọ tu ekele. Ị jụrụ onwe gị ọwụ ndị ọcha wetelu gị ka eji apreserve egusi. Ọ bụ ndị ọcha wetelu gị. Now ka m gwa gị one thing. Ị ma ihe a na-akpọ akịdị enu? Enwe ndị na-akpị afịọ. Na ịma na Igbo a na-asụ asụ, Igbo agba enu bịazi n'ala Igbo na the main Igbo. Mkpọrụ ga-afa nkọwalị gị o ihe eji ama onye Igbo. The main akịdị enu bụ akịdị a na-akwụ ọtọ a na-akpị afịọ. Then akịdị ama ọkanị bụ akịdị ngwọkọ. Ọ na-ebe ọmị ofodu ọ na. Ị ma na ụfọdụ mkpọrọ onwe ha ndị Igbo na ịkwụọ beans mba agwa naanị, kwụọ akịdị ngwọkọ naanị, ha ma differentiate nwe ha na-abụ. Unless mom ka mkpụrụ, even on the golden mkpụrụ ha ma ihe dị iche na ha na-abụ. Between agwa na akịdị ngwọkọ. Mana onye a ya sị gị na ya bụ onye Igbo na ya shi from Israel. Jesus is Lord. Without ndị eja. Kedu, how did you grow in Igbo to know that ndị Igbo did not have such things? The people now say that na Christian, because these people are never Igbo from the onset. Because na anyị nwere ife niile, anyị nwere ebunu nwempụ. Ọ maka na anyị na-akọsị maka Biafra ọ dịsị ka na ya mara ihe dị. That is why ife gbasara Igbo ji emetụta m ọ ji afụ m mfu different. Now, Ema this egusi equal egusi today we harvest here. Ema ni ga-eche next year before you akụ that egusi. Now egusi ahụ ị ga-akụ next year ema na enwere ebe a na-preserve ya. Onye kụziri gị? Ọ ndị ọcha kụziri gị preservation? Ọ ndị ọcha kụziri gị na egusi harvest this year nke ahụ ga-akwụ n'ime idosie in a kitchen ebe ị ga-atụ ụgama amara m ya na-akpịa ụgama na English. Ihe anyị nwa na-akpịa bụ ụgama. Ụgama a ị ga-atụ ya ịtụcha anya itinye room n'enu. That room a itinyere n'enu bụ ebe a na-apaki ọka, a na-apaki egusi, a na-apaki anything a na-akwụ akwụ. Then the question ị ga-ajụ gị bụ na anya gịnị dị na anya? Na anya bụ ebe ji esi nri na-eye anything na-eye. Kedu ihe eji edosi ya n'elu? Ihe eji edosi n'elu bụ na na-esi nri naanị heat na-apụta naanị na-agafe n'elu a. Now ọ ga-eme ka ọka ahụ idose n'elu ghara ịgba ụtụ. Ọ ga-eme ka egusi ahụ idose n'elu dị ghara ịgba ụtụ. Ọ ga-eme ka akịdị ahụ idose dị ghara ịgba ụtụ. Ị ga-preserve ya 2 years ọ ma mebi. Maka gịnị? That heat na-agafe dị ọ ma mie ka o mebie. Ọ ga-preserve ya in order for you to use it next year. Ihe a na-akpịa bụ ụgama. Ọ dị na most of the villages. Ndị na-eye garị under n'ukpuru ụgama ahụ. Ọkụ niile ihe niile ọ na-eme ọkụ na-esi dị agafe. Ihe dị n'elu dị bụ ọka, anything a na-akụ akụ. Maka gịnị? Kedu ndị ọcha ji akụzielu ndị nna nna ha how to preserve what those things. That is why you are saying, if only Igbo sigi na ya Israel, don't argue. Onye ahụ bụ osu. He's a stranger, he's an immigrant. Keki ga-ebi no katigwam na mbụ an immigrant. Nyam the connectivity, how the Igbo connect with this Israel. You cannot give me the connection. Ọ ndị ọcha kụziri ndị Igbo ka eji eke ji n'ọba ji. Because enwere ebe ndị I disagree with some of people. Ha sị gị ọba ndị Igbo na-azọ ọba of Lagos nomi. Ọba eminiro king n'ala Igbo. Any family if ụzala ọba, either na the person na-akọchi ji ike or na the person na-akọ ji n'onwe. Ọba is known for people that cultivate yam. Then that is why ndị na-akụzi Igbo, a lot of people na-akụzi ihe ha na-amalọ. Ha sị gị, we have connection. Ndị a na-azọ ọba, ọba of Bini, ọba of Idu, this and that. Enwere ihe dịka Idu n'ala Igbo. Enwere ihe dịka Idu n'ala Igbo. Na-agwa gị with fact and figures. Rapụ ya anyị na ndị a na-akọ ya mgbọsị. When we face our history, ekwubugo m ya before, enwego mbọsị nkụzi the history of ndị Igbo, the creation of ndị Igbo. Mana ihe nji agba nkịtị, we have a lot of things at hand. Even a lot of people na-akụzi the history of Igbo tata amala Igbo. Amala ebe Igbo si bido. Igbo onye na-akụzi the history of Igbo si anya gwa gị the name of his great grandfather. Onye mmụta grandfather ya, kedu afịa, ọmalịa. Onye na-amala onye mmụta grandfather ya bịa kụzielu gị ebe isi. Kedu ka ga-eji kụzielu gị? Onye na-amala how come about his village ya bịa kụzielu gị ebe isi. How come? You don't know how your village come to exist. Then you are not kụziela the entire Igbo. Enwere dịka Idueri. I'm a lot of you, a lot of you will come to disagree. But don't worry, on a very good day, that our man no na agulere in they are now represented now. Or how come his father into exist? That be on our dear call you there. What can Hamalo about his own origin? Oh no, Dokita. Like my sister now is a deeper life pastor. Echini no kanka. He shared their collogy history. Gini kodegi koyana collogy. Oh, he had Ubastalukumi Kuzili. History, Bible, or here are collogy. Echini no me bulia tobe. Okay, each and the people It can brainwash those people can believe on connection of Israel. That is why Igafonya, God was God in Egypt. June got this question. God also now the adotala in Egypt. God, Amalon, adotala God in Egypt. So how come Obu God, Motaleri, Njuebulu, she from Egypt to migrate? These are the things you need to ask yourself. Man, I'm not going now. Him all year they're shaking. I back below Jacob. You know, she now below Jacob. Get the history of Jacob. So it's Emmanuel the meaning. When you confront these people, and when you connect again Israel, the reason for some of our Igwe today are not called those things because now the white people planted, brainwash them. Brainwash them. Yeah, brainwash. Akuka call Hanapo had the main story. That is why onye ọbụla efu tata ọkọgide ego wasasi gị ọkọlugide ọ ga-akọgide ego gị ọfụma o olukwele na data eri ọkọkwala gị gad onwerezi onye ọdati na ọma ga jụọ ese onwere onye ọdati na hama ga cheke the people niile na-akụzi gị maka history of Igbo using Bible to connect it. Once I can explain, Lord, that God, and when what's happened after God, was God in Igbo land? The answer is no. Where did he die? They don't know. Where did he existed? They don't know. Because even God existed in Israel. Now, how do you migrate from Egypt? It's him now God in Egypt. Where did he move from Egypt and where did he die? They don't know. Yahubu. Ndocha. The white people, like now, the white people are planning about 3,000 years to come. You are here still thinking about yesterday and today. You have not think about tomorrow. But what they will do in the next 3,000 years. How a day will come, you will start looking for your root. A day will come, you will start searching where you come from. A day will come, you will start asking questions. Then planted those people that will confuse your brain, connect you to Israel, connect you to this. Jugolo wegi na anyị deviate kwala ọfụma tata. A lot to Denisi. I want to tell you with negative. And with some fathers, you don't need to ask questions about ABC Pota. Any person in football Christianity, don't ask the person about anything if you want to know the truth. And the reason, if you are a Christian extremist, simple question. The first thing how to make sure that no one blow your mind in the Christ. Here are the first mindset guardian brain. In order he offend the Christ. Everything cannot be connected to Christ and to connect to Christ. Or backslide according to them. Or the truth. Oh, you're not trying to convince you to seriously, we know that you are from Israel, you are connected to Christ. Don't ask them questions relating your origins. Ajunaha. Enjoy you Iman Kebezoku, Iluona village. Chonyi City man. Okay. Send Cholema, how come about this your village? How do they come? How do they start? And well, a village in a history. Try yake malon kegi. The name Machalo Juya, only boga kolugi, or what's again nanya, Njuesi, or Polugafa. Try to talk one other. From there, malon kebezoku. Now, to any person, get the effect of Christianity in Igbo land today. Do you know that your village is stagnant? Your village is upward. Your village is not developing. It's because of Christianity. Because the people who supposed to bring the development are running away because your Christian pastors told them that your village is not evil. But when you they die, the village you will bring them and bury. And bury the person in the land of evil. In Afia. I say the Christianity were telling the phone. When did the phone come out? Ken Boshibi do you use phone? If I'm not mistaken, the first Nokia that come to Nigeria come in the 1999, I be 2000 or 2002. So why did their ancestors fail to give them that phone in the 80s, in the 17th century? Why are they not using phone? Why are the Europeans not using car in the 10th century? Do you know that their means of movement was through leg, the same way your father? Before they learn how to use horse. From horse, they migrated to all manner of things that you are also using. But they use your own people to stop your own development so that you will depend on them. The moment you depend on them, that is how they bring you down. Thank you, Nokia, the year 2000. Kobata, Nabun. So, in Europe, which year do they start producing Nokia? And which year they stop your own development? When the slavery was going on, do the Europeans have phone? Do they make cars? Do they have car? They don't. But then stop your own because they don't want competition. The same thing the Europeans do to the African is what Mark Zuckerberg did to Instagram and the WhatsApp and the to go. Buy them off or close them, pay them to close. He don't need competition. Tomorrow you will tell me that it's only Mark Zuckerberg can produce soft app for these things. Italy here, they celebrate witch every year. Are you aware? Europe celebrate their witches and wizards. Italy here celebrate their own. They will dress as witch. And they celebrate here. But because in one sense, they tell you that witch is this. Witches and wizards make you to know something. It's only that you black have bad in mind. You are evil. You now use your own to. Pastors are now using their own witch to do evil. Onimalona pastor is a witch. Guinea witch. Guinea wizard. And we're computer wizard. Is your pastor not using computer wizard? Is your pastor not using computer wizard? Halloween celebration. Thank you, Hygienist Madoka. Halloween celebration is what? Strega in Italy. That's what they call it. They celebrate it. All these things you are there clamoring. You follow them. You celebrate the Greek idol on every 25th of December. Greek idol is now celebrated every 25th of December, and you call it celebration of Omumu Jesus. Jesus was never born in a month of December. Go and read your Bible. But because you are ignorant, because you are mentally positioned to be foolish, you can't ask questions. That is why they say that Jesus died on the third day. He rose. You celebrate Easter to remember the death of Jesus. Why is Easter? The date is changing. Can't you ask them? If Jesus died on Monday, 15th of December, how can his death be celebrated on January? No, it can never be. But because you are daft and you are mentally ill, you can't ask questions. You cannot know that the date change. Your father that is late now, you know the date that your father died. And that date, you remember him. You don't change it. Why are you not changing the date of Jesus? That is why you see people like Kizito Madoka, those that have been, their medulla oblongata have been blocked. They cannot reason far. They reason from their enemies. You see it. Now, Ajugomunu, the death of Deborah Samuel, the Christian man. Now, in Wataria, a lot of our people know that Biafra struggle. Can you know the message? Because this message, I should no matter for 2 hours, but I have already spent 2 hours. Time now, also, I like to lie. Time now, also. Negenti, I'm going to go a lot of people need the message. Mazi, why are you comparing Mathias Ezeaku with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? You are foolish for comparing Mathias Ezeaku and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Oga, English is not your language. When you don't understand English, you better keep quiet. The meaning of comparison is when you bring two things. You say, this one is better than this. No, this one is not better than this. Nobody is comparing Mathias Ezeaku with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Stop allowing your stupidity and foolishness to overrun your brain. When somebody is telling you that this person is doing the same thing you are doing, it's not comparison. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing is what Mazi Achebe is doing. That is the same thing China Sanwo-Olu is doing. So that is not that I am comparing myself with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's not. Comparison has to do with who does it better. Who is more better, who is more good in doing. That is comparison. That if somebody is doing the same thing you are doing does not mean that he is comparing the two. That I tell you that Mathias Ezeaku is fighting the same thing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting, that is not comparing. But because in your school ended in quoting Bible, and well, any other thing, or you hate the truth. So, Ndibo, John Onwune say, in alone at this a struggle, Malu what to say and what not to say. All this our emotion, this and that, we must drop it. If we want to get freedom, we get freedom. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for a nation that he will put the thing Mathias Ezeaku is preaching. And Mathias is trying to open your brain so that when Mazi Nnamdi can get this freedom, this country, he will not go about preaching the same thing again. You will have that mindset to excel, to know what the kind of country you're about to enter. It's not a country that will be like Nigeria, where I pray. If I not pray, Satan will make mockery of me. One of the Bible scholars come to my program, and I ask him simple question. I say, where is the devil? Is he in hellfire or in where? He opened his mouth and told me that devil is not in hellfire. Now your pastor is telling you that the devil is in hellfire, that he is trying to draw you to be in hellfire with him. Now, Njoanya, between him and the pastor, who is not lying or be confused? Efuria? Efuria? Or be confused? Now, before Ngabaniru, I have one idiotic bingo. Can't dress this idea because I have seen a lot of idiotic, useless people like him. This called Osino Nwagu Chinelo Lilian Agwo. On Azakwa Fabo. Also, have you drawn the red line for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu since you say so? Now, let me address it. When I say that we should draw a red line for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that very statement, Mutale ezigbo mpolo, and I am proud to say it. If I did not make that statement, everybody will be going to GSS dungeon and come out and say that Mazi say. Before I made that very statement, our Barisifa Ejiofor will go and see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and he will say one thing. Mike Ezeaku will come and he will say another thing. Aloy Ejimakor will go and he say another thing. Kemafia, Maxwell Opara will go and they come out and say another thing. And our leadership, DOS, will come and they will say another thing. And 99.9 Biafrans get confused. And I question, why can't our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, pass his message through one channel that is working? Because he, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, instituted DOS, Directorate of State, which is the only place he should pass information. The only information he needs to pass from any lawyer is what concerns the legal team. Anything that has to do with IPOB should come from the DOS. And if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot recognize the DOS, we should know that the DOS is not functionable. He should disband them and tell us where to list him. I made it and I am proud. Since that time, that is after that broadcast, Aloy Ejimakor come out to lambast Simon Ekpa. From that time, Lona, have you heard Aloy Ejimakor coming out to say like this? Kanota coming out to say like this? Emmanuel Kanu come out to say like this? Things are not done like that. So, if not for that, you should give me kudos for that very message because they heard it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is my leader, and I will talk to him as my leader. So, that very message got to him, and you know that you can't be passing message every angle and people are getting confused. You can't tell DOS to do this and tell Aloy Ejimakor to counter it and tell Ejiofor to do this. It is not done anywhere. That is why I made that broadcast. So what is your name again? Ginimba Mwegu Kampoya Kandeba Mwegu Chinelo Abo Lillian. Have you what are they? The difference between me and you is I am a man of truth. I speak the truth regardless of who is involved. I learn it from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and I will not be afraid to speak the truth when I see that I need to speak it. Okay? So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is my leader, and he is not Ezonyagbanam. I can talk to him when I see that things are going wrong. So you should give me credit. All of you are taking glory now, but you forget that most of you, including the ectoparasite, that their front lobe is not functioning. We are cutting the video. Mazi say, I never said anywhere Kim Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is why I am MAP. And the video is there. It's almost a 1 hour for something minutes video. So I am not Gumi of Idu that deny his words. I am MAP Ezeaku Bondo. In next 1 million years, yes, I said it. If he cannot recognize the leadership he instituted, he put in a place, then let the leadership rest until they recognize them. You cannot make me head of the Directorate of State, head of decision making, and in okay, Uchucha will be talking rubbish and you are there. It is not done anywhere. Or whenever they go to such thing, and our leader cannot start to break the command and control order that he made. He can't start it. Okay? So, Chinelo Lillian, I hope you can now rest your small brain, chicken brain. If the message from the leadership is wrong, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will punish the person that passed a wrong message. He is the leader. Chike Edoziam cannot stand Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was in prison and disbanded Omyomyo and the rest. So if Chike doesn't pass a wrong message against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu need to do is to disband it, take him off. Chike doesn't own IPOB. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu command IPOB. So it's very simple. You cannot say you are our leader, then the message is coming, confusing message. Things are not done like that. So whenever you want to talk, you know that I don't speak because I am siding any person. That is why many people don't like me, because I tell you the truth. Okay, you think because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is involved, then I will not speak the truth. You must be a bingo to think that sit at home is eating any fruit. Are you the person who instituted the sit at home? That is why, if you are following my broadcast, if you have the mental capacity, if you can understand my message, you will know that from day one, that all my message are 100% intact. And all my potential broadcast, naturally, people are talking. I don't behave like others. And another man about Pulumili when I put on my broadcast. Let me tell you, the mistake Gumi of Idu made is to claim that Monday sit at home. Because it's too late. I will tell you now. When the leadership of DOS canceled that sit at home, I have made this, I have said it in my broadcast. Go and listen to my previous broadcast. They cancel it for the Biafrans to carry it on. When Biafrans are carrying it on and nobody is claiming responsible of sit at home. Now you are sitting at home. The governors from Igbo land will not come and meet Chike Doziem to cancel sit at home. The governors of Igbo land will not tell Simon to cancel sit at home. Anything that happened, you cannot hold Simon responsible. You cannot hold Chike Doziem responsible. Do you know who they will go and meet? They will go and meet Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will tell them, I have cancelled it. Now the question is, who will announce it to Biafra that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have cancelled it? Nobody. Do you see it? That means they need to go and negotiate with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But because Simon is evil and he is a criminal, he hijacked it so that he will now not be going to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for negotiation, to talk about Biafra restoration, to talk about the everlasting solution, so that he will be going to the criminal in Finland. In one brain, your thinking faculty is so damaged that you cannot think from your, you cannot think more than that. You think you reason from your anus. No, Mazi Eva Young, I want to put him in order because on mental disorder. I have to reset that his brain, because people like this, they have brain that they don't make use of. And that is why they have people like us to reset their medulla oblongata, their thinking faculty. Now, if the people of everywhere sitting at home, the governors will be running helter scatter. The governors will be going to meet Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If you meet Chike Doziem, they'll tell you that we are not responsible. Nobody is claiming responsible. Then they will refer you now to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Everything you want to ask, they will refer to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And they will tell you, people will tell you for them to stop. They need to hear from our leader. Do you see it? Now, hearing from our leader, it means that you cannot bring voice record and say it's our leader. You cannot bring a video. No, you will leave him for him to come and tell us, stop, sit at home. But Simon Ekpas destroyed that very plan and use your brain to think that he is the one crying it. Was Simon Ekpas the person who gave the order of sit at home? Do you think that the people who give the order of sit at home don't know what they are doing? What was the purpose of inventing the sit at home from the first place on the 9th of August 2021? To know if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is alive. If he's alive, let us see him. Which that very order yielded fruit. You need to go. Now, since the sit at home, What next? What have Simon ever implemented? Nothing. So, because I believe your brain, who is damaged, that is damaged, is now coming back a little bit. Since apart from sit at home, what else have Simon ever implemented in Biafra land? Have you remember? You forgot Asaba massacre, sit at home. Who obeyed it? What of there will be no military checkpoint? Today, are you not seeing military checkpoint? What of Biafra will come in 150 days? He called people like you an idiot, that you are a stark illiterate, for thinking that he, Simon Eber, will bring Biafra within 2022 to 2023, that you must be very stupid. And we have demonstrated that you are very stupid. He called you people a stark illiterate. Have you forgotten? He told you the Biafra Wazirike cannot bring. Biafra Mazinam Nikano have not bring for over 10 years. What make you think that he, Simon Ekpa, will just bring it? Because you're a fool to believe that. What of the Biafra, the Idu and the Biafra is moving mountain? What was the mountain? What of the native doctor that connived with him Nelly Ofebu to kill a newborn baby? Where are they? Oh, you think we have forgotten? We will remind all of you, the videos are intact. The Nelly Ofebu and the Simon Epa is moving mountain, and he is denied. Have you forgotten? Lillian. Now, Biafrans are lovers of freedom. I am well of time. Omo MAP Ezeaku Bundo. One na Biafra land. I speak the truth because I learned it from Mazinam Dekano. Some of you are afraid to speak the truth because you are afraid. Oh, what will they do me now? If I speak the truth, I'll be. Do you know that I was suspended for speaking the truth? I was suspended up till now for speaking the truth. Does that make me to start misbehaving or to stop speaking the truth? That is why I tell Mathias to stand on the road of the truth that he is. If you stand on the truth, you must be expecting obstacle from those that hate the truth. And that is why I remain strong, because I expect the evil attack on me. So, Lilian Ayagwo need to have brain. Stop thinking from your enemies. Ask yourself, if somebody who don't have lawyer is fighting the whole lawyers that is fighting for Mazinam Nikano release, what do you think? If those lawyers get angry and leave Mazinam Nikano, what will be the fate of Mazinam Nikano? Are you going to go court and become his lawyer? The answer is no. Somebody that told you not to go protest for Mazinam Nikano release, how does that person fight for Mazinam? Somebody who told you that Mazinam Nikano wife na bakuna, and you say you are following the person. Lilian Nwego Lilian Ego Chinelo. Which type of brain are you using? You are using bingorism brain. On this note, in the IPOB, learn how to stand for freedom fighting. We are fighting freedom. We are fighting for freedom. We are not fighting to restore foolish. Now, let me give you the voice of Mazinam Nikan before I go out. So that you will know what he is fighting.
Every blessed day. Today is Sunday. You have gone to some useless churches and emptied your pockets. No wonder Boko Haram are killing you. like insects all the time, all over the place, and nobody's asking after you. And your bishop asked after you. Your bishop extraordinary in Europe, or the one in Canterbury, or the one anywhere in the USA, are they asking after you? Are they remembering you? Boko Haram is getting chemical weapons from Iran. Islamic countries are supporting Islamic fighters. What are Christian countries doing? Why?
Do you hear that? Boko Haram, who is a terrorist, is getting support from Iran, a Muslim country. The North are the same way they killed Deborah Samuel. Over 60 Muslim lawyers come to defend the people that killed Deborah Samuel. The question now is, the people of Christianity, how many of you come out to stand for justice for Deborah Samuel? How many of you? How many of you? How many of you? The killing, the demolition of Igbo properties in Lagos and the underdeveloped state of Igbo land today. How many of your pastors and reverend fathers from Igbo land is fighting for you? Next one.
Look at you as a complete idiot.
Confirm.
You're a fool. Go and pray. Prayer solves this. Prayer solves that. Go and pray. Kneel and pray. You kneel down and you die there. Lack of common sense.
You know what
I mean? The truth on the place on this platform. We are here to do so. We don't want a Biafra full of idiots.
You know that? We don't want Biafra full of idiots, idiot like Ebuka Obi. We don't need a Biafra that's full of idiots like Akuzayon. We don't need a Biafra full of idiots like all these men of dogs. We need a Biafra full of men like Mathias Ezeaku, men like Mathias Ezeaku, men like Chinedu Jonathan, men like Mazi Chinasamoru, men like Mazi Metusela, men like Opale Ezeaku, men that has brain to think. All men like all this Chinelo Lilian, all men like Omon Kapia, people that reason, people like men like Abalanze, men that think, men of humanity, people that has brain. All men full of idiotic Nigerian youth, lazy youth, people that don't know their left from right. Not that man. In Olia, we want a Biafra that has people that will implement something. This is coming from your leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Some of you, you say, Mazi did not say fight religion. What is Mazi fighting for? Mazi fights religion every day. What make Mazi and the Uchemefo have issue on live on radio broadcast? Their debate. It's not a religion debate. Some of you are calling Hamadike Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but none of you follow his teaching. Talk the truth. The truth needs to be said regardless of who is involved. That's why I don't lick people's ass. I don't need you to recognize me. I don't my POB for recognition. I come to fight for my freedom, and that is what I am doing. I don't care you hate me the way I speak. I will speak like Mathias Ezeaku. I can speak like you. I can't speak like Opale Ezeaku. I can't speak like Metusela. I can't speak like Mwada Chalu. I will speak like Mathias Ezeaku because that is who I am. I am who I am. You are who you are. He is who he is. That is how we roll. On your banana. If
you have economic crisis in the country, instead of you to go and look at the factors of demand and supply, see how you can correct your problem, you can't pray. When you have aircraft in the street, you can't pray. Instead of you to go and fix your aircraft and go and buy new ones, you say, let the prayer will solve it. Where did you get that scrupulous stupidity, foolish brain from? Black people, they make me sick, very sick. Nigerian youths have been ranked the least happy in the world. They are the saddest in the world, and rightfully so.
And some foolish people who is against me, some of them, when you look into their profile, you see the picture of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the picture of IPOP. Now, this is your leader speaking, not Isaac. Speaking. Let me tell you.
Imagine Mathias Ezeaku is now playing the voice of your leader because you are not. Are you not ashamed of yourself as an IPOB for Mathias to remind you what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu preach? As an IPOB, are you not ashamed that you don't even know what your leader is fighting for? Are you not ashamed that you don't know what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stand for? And you claim to be an IPOB. You claim to be a follower of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Are you not ashamed that you don't even know the meaning of what Mazi is fighting? Now, Mathias Ezeaku, who is preaching the reality, is playing the video of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for you. It's very shameful for all of you that are in IPOB, parading yourself as an IPOB member, and you are stupid. Very fucking stupid. Who are you? Who is your father? Look at Mathias.
For black man to remain under European and remain slave forever. Keep on wandering in adoration, in Zion. So many prayer ministry. It is over with mouth. The day you encounter reality, you will know that your prayer in Nigeria is just simply means stupidity. Because these are things you need to put action the way I am putting, saving all of you in the hospital. No spirit on this earth can answer you if you fail to do the normal procedure that the whole world are using to remove poverty in their nation. The same system that America used to remove poverty in their nation is the same system that Germany used to remove poverty. It's the same system that the France, Italy, Norway, Finland, Dublin used to remove poverty in their own nation. But you, a black man, want to use prayer with the fasting, with the name of a white man named called Jesus to remove poverty, premature death, sickness in your communities. You are brainwashed. Come and join us in Omen and Abuzi show. And if you like what we are doing, please like and follow us on this page so that we'll keep on getting our update as we keep on saving the life for our people. Join this movement. Our tradition is our inheritance. Omen and Abuzi show, where you will hear
the truth,
such truth that will enable you to reason as a human.
Simple.
Thank you, and thanks to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for this powerful message given to black man who is living in darkness in Africa. But one day, all of them will wake up to know that what we lack here is just basic things that we need to do for ourselves, that government need to do for us, not Jesus or. If you are an Igbo man.
Now, I believe you hear that. I believe you hear it. Now, some of you, this question goes to every Christian bingos, and I want them to answer it. Some of you claim that it is Christian that bring a phone for you. They bring car. They bring the technology. Now, the same Christian with a Christianity, right? And you take the Christianity the same way you take the phone and you take the car. Now, you are now producing pastors, reverend fathers. You are producing reverend sisters. You are producing bishops. Why can't you produce the phone? Why can't you produce the car? Why can't you produce the computer? Why can't you produce other things that they bring to you? Why do you choose to produce only church? Why? I want the Christianity to answer me. If you can be able to produce pastor, produce reverend sister, produce a bishop, produce cathedral, produce thousands of pastors and homosexuals, why can't you produce the phone? Why can't you produce the same computer and motor? Why can't you manufacture them? That is to show you that you're a fool. You is your here. You are an idiot, an imbecile. Ozu Lagos. So you don't know how to produce all those ones, but you learn how to produce Bible, carry Bible like a gala. Now listen for Ndo to Ebukobi. Listen to this one.
You are an Igbo woman in this country, Nigeria, and you open your mouth and insult President Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Hey, our Tinubu Jagaban.
Thought that he's doing press of Safaris. I came out here and I told you people that the federal government are not responsible for the whole down of Nnamdi Kanu.
And that is the truth.
Did you read news?
That is the truth. The federal government, Fulanis are not holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The people that are holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are Ebuka Obi and his Zion Bingos, because they are the one backing who opposed Adema, who went to the Tinubu to tell him not to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and Ebuka Obi come back and endorse him. So what is different between who opposed Adema and Ebuka Obi? They are the same. Ndori. Tell Zion that non-challenge Europe, just home. Oh no, Jelon got bribe the lawyers. You don't bribe any person here. You come with fat and favors.
He wanted to release Nnamdi Kanu. We're not reading this.
How can they read? They didn't read.
And he said the evil leaders came to him and said that you should leave him there. Oh no man, I the killer, no.
Now, who are the Igbo leaders? Who are the Igbo leaders? Hope Uzodinma, Ebuka Obi, is he not Igbo leaders who arrested Mathias Ezeaku? Who endorsed Hope Uzodinma, Ebuka Obi? Who went and told Tinubu not to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Hope Uzodinma? Now, can Zion differentiate Hope Uzodinma from Ebuka Obi? There is no difference. I only put I want to tell you a madman. Do we beg you to come and announce it for us? You see it. On this note, here, on this note, don't forget once again, on this 3rd day of December, being 2023, which is tomorrow, the head of Directorate of State, Mazi Chike Doziem, will be coming on air to brief and address Biafrans. So tune on Radio Biafra to make sure that we catch the message raw, live and direct, so that you will not allow the infiltrators and the Ndoso Chebu and the Zion Bingos to twist it for you. Okay? Tomorrow, being 3rd day of December 2023, 7:30 p.m. Biafran time. Make sure you are live and direct on Radio Biafra. Don't miss it, so that they will not deceive you again. Ndewonu. Akambukwa nwanne unu nwoke MAP Ezeaku bụ ndụ 1. Maka ndị chọrọ ịmụ ka eji esi ofe onugbu na ofe ndị ọzọ, don't worry, on a very good day anyị ga-abịa kụzielu unu ka eji esi type of ofe. Ma ndị na-misplace izi ofe onugbu to ofe ede, ma ndị na-etekizi ofe ji to ofe ihe ọzọ, anyị ga-akụzili unu. Igbo nwere omenala. And on Tuesday, being the 5th day of December 2023, I will be hosting Mazi George Money on this platform for one-on-one conversation, discussion towards this Igbo origins and the connection of Israel and all those things, so that he will throw more light for us to learn, because we disagree to agree. We learn from each other. And I want him to expatiate his view and what he knows. I need that his knowledge, so that our people will hear it and will know the one to take and the one to leave. Remember, he is one of us. Stay tuned. A lot is coming on our way. No retreat, no surrender. The time is 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Biafran time. So we'll hit it. God bless you all. No retreat, no surrender. IPOB, one family. One family, IPOB. Thank you and God bless you all. Almost here, Biafra.